Imagine a world where turn signals are mysteriously forgotten, where camping in the left lane becomes a national pastime, and where merging onto highways at a snail's pace becomes an Olympic sport. Oh yes, my friends, this is the world we live in. A world where driving becomes an obstacle course of frustrations, irritations, and an endless supply of facepalms. But fear not, for today we shed light on the dark side of bad driving habits. This isn't about laws and regulations, my friends. It's about the common courtesy that seems to have gone missing on our roads. We'll dive deep into the annals of driving faux pas and exploring everything from the art of not using turn signals or simply forgetting they exist to the baffling phenomenon of speeding up when someone is trying to pass you. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow road warriors and victims of the highway madness, welcome to a video that will have you nodding in agreement, cringing in recognition, and laughing out loud. We've all been there, behind the wheel, dealing with the most annoying and infuriating driving behaviors. But fear not, for today we embark on a journey of self-awareness, enlightenment, and a whole lot of "oh my gosh, I do that too." As we hit the road together, let's acknowledge one fundamental truth. We're all guilty of committing some of these driving sins. But hey, we're only human. And this video from Car Computer Exchange is not about finger pointing or blaming. It's about raising awareness, sparking a few laughs, and maybe even encouraging a positive change in our driving habits. So, buckle up, adjust your mirrors, and get ready for a ride you won't soon forget. Get ready to hit the road with a newfound awareness. And remember, keep your hands on the wheel, your eyes on the road, and your sense of humor intact. Lack of consideration for others. Think about it. You're driving along, minding your own business, when all of a sudden, a car turned sharply in front of you. There were no warnings or turn signals, nothing but jive. It's like being the lone person who didn't know about a surprise party. Now, the elusive turn signal. It's the magic wand of communication in the world of driving. Yet, some drivers seem to have misplaced their wand or forgotten it even exists. I mean, come on folks, it's not rocket science. A simple flick of the finger can save us all from confusion, frustration, and dare I say, rear-end collisions. Driving side by side. We've all encountered it. The dreaded synchronized driving duo. They're like two peas in a pod, glued together on the road and oblivious to the long line of cars stacking up behind them. It doesn't matter if it's a 2-lane road or a 10-lane superhighway. They manage to find each other side by side, going the exact same speed. But let's be real here. Unless we're in a synchronized swimming competition, this kind of side-by-side action is more annoying than a fly buzzing around your face during rush hour. So here's a little tip. Treat the left lanes as passing lanes, my friends. It's like a dance floor. Move to the right where you're not actively passing and let the traffic flow in perfect harmony. Camping in the left lane. The left lane, where dreams of speed and adventure are supposed to come true. But alas, it has become a campground for the lost souls of the road. You know the ones I'm talking about. They set up their tents, pulled out their lawn chairs, and parked themselves in the left lane, as if they'd found their personal slice of driving heaven. Newsflash, fellow drivers, the left lane is not your summer vacation spot. It's not a place to chill, take in the scenery, or have a picnic with your road trip snacks. It's for passing. So, unless you're overtaking another vehicle, make like a migrating bird and head on over to the right lane. Trust me, your fellow drivers will thank you. Merging at slow speeds. Imagine the following. You're driving along the freeway at a comfortable speed when you notice an approaching automobile that appears to be merging. There is a palpable sense of anticipation as you look forward to the swift transition that will include them into the regular flow of traffic. Not so fast. They are sluggish, and I do mean as slow as a turtle taking a walk. Dear merging drivers, let's have a little chat. Merging onto a highway is not the time for a Sunday drive or a leisurely sightseeing tour. It's more like a zipline adventure. Accelerate, match the speed, and merge with confidence. Not only will it prevent frustrated drivers behind you from having a conniption, but it'll also keep everyone safe and maintain the harmony of the road. Alright, fellow road warriors, let's take a pit stop for a moment and reflect on this wild ride so far. How many of these bad driving habits have you encountered on your daily commute? Are you guilty of any yourself? Share your tales of road madness in the comments below, and let's commiserate together. Now buckle up, because we're about to hit the gas and dive into the remaining driving mishaps that make us collectively shake our heads. Ready for more? Let's go! Speeding up to prevent overtaking. Now you're stuck behind a snail-paced car on the highway, patiently waiting for an opportunity to overtake and unleash your inner speed demon. Suddenly, the moment arrives. The passing lane is clear, and you're ready to make your move. But wait, the car in front of you suddenly sprouts wings and rockets off like it's auditioning for a Fast and Furious sequel. Congratulations, my friend! You've just witnessed one of the most frustrating driving maneuvers known to humankind. It's like a cosmic game of cat and mouse, except there's no cheese at the finish line. So let's make a pact. When someone is trying to pass, resist the urge to become Vin Diesel. Instead, be a gracious road warrior and let them have their moment to shine. Excessive slowing for turns. That soft turning skill. It's like a move from the dance floor that everyone is familiar with. And yet some motorists seem to feel compelled to grow at a crawl around every turn in the road. It's as if they're trying out for a part in a movie called Caution Personified. And now everyone here is wondering whether they walked into a senior citizen's driving school by mistake. Don't get me wrong, I support being cautious and safe when it's called for. So, in all seriousness, let's slow down on the heavy braking. The road's modest leftward curve isn't reason enough to reduce our speed by 15 miles per hour. Let's keep the traffic moving in an orderly fashion and save the turtle impressions for the next time we watch a nature documentary. Driving under the speed limit. Have you ever found yourself stuck behind a driver who seems to have mistaken the speed limit sign for a suggestion? They're like the slow-motion heroes of the road, defying the laws of physics and testing our patience to the limit. Look, I get it. Sometimes we're in the mood for a leisurely drive, maybe even a chance to catch up on our favorite podcasts. But please, fellow drivers, let's keep up a reasonable pace. Driving significantly below the speed limit isn't just a personal preference. It's like throwing a monkey wrench into the gears of traffic. So, let's find that sweet spot between being a speed demon and a Sunday driver, shall we? Stopping on a green arrow. Green means go, right? Well, apparently not for some drivers. They see that green arrow, and instead of seizing the moment and joining the flow of traffic, they decide it's the perfect time for a sudden halt. As if they stumbled upon a rare Pokemon in the middle of the intersection. Dear green light stoppers, please heed the call of the arrow and keep the traffic flowing smoothly. Remember, it's not just about your own journey. It's about the symphony of movement that keeps our roads humming. So, let's keep the green light dance in perfect rhythm, shall we? Crossing a double yellow lane. We're not on a racetrack, people. We're on public roads, where double yellow lines serves as guardians of safety and sanity. But some drivers seem to have mistaken these lines for mere suggestions, daring to cross them with reckless abandon. Crossing a double yellow lane is like playing a game of Russian roulette, except instead of bullets, you're risking collisions with oncoming traffic. It's a danger to yourself and the fragile fabric of road etiquette. So let's stay within the lines, fellow drivers, and save the daredevil maneuvers for the racetrack where they belong. Failure to yield or speed up. Have you ever experienced the joy of a driver pulling out in front of you only to become the pace car of a slow-motion parade? It's like they have their own personal gravitational field, forcing you to slam on the brakes or maneuver like a contortionist just to avoid a fender bender. Dear drivers who refuse to yield or match the flow of traffic, let's have a little heart-to-heart. The road is not your private runway. It's a shared space where we all strive to reach our destinations with minimal stress. So, next time you pull out in front of someone, do us all a favor. Speed up, match the flow, and let's keep the traffic moving like a well-oiled machine. Aimless driving and frequent stops. Oh, the wandering spirits of the road, searching in vain for their final destination, blissfully oblivious to the frustration they cause for everyone else. They come to a complete halt, restart, and indicate a turn, but then continue on their original course. Yes, I get that we all have fleeting moments of road numbness now and then. Let's pull over to the side and work this out instead of playing Guess Where I'm Going. It's like taking a small detour out of politeness so that the rest of us may keep on without being caught up in the chaos. Riding the brakes on the highway. Just when you're starting to relax and appreciate the wide road, the car in front of you chooses to perform a spectacular tap dance on the brakes. They seem to be engaging in a game of I brake, you brake, we all brake together, which results in needless delays and a lot of gnashing teeth. Here's a little secret, my fellow road warriors. Your car has a built-in magic trick called deceleration. When you lift your foot off the gas, it miraculously slows down all on its own. No need to tap that brake pedal like you're trying to break a world record. So, let's give our brakes a well-deserved rest, maintain a safe distance, and let the flow of traffic dance to the rhythm of the road. And that, my fellow road warriors, brings us to the end of our eye-opening journey through the dark side of bad driving habits. We've laughed, we've cringed, and we've probably seen a bit of ourselves in those crazy driving antics. But fear not. Armed with newfound awareness, we have the power to change our driving habits and make the roads a little less chaotic. If you've enjoyed this wild ride and want to join us on future adventures through the wacky world of driving, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. By subscribing to Car Computer Exchange, you'll never miss a hilarious, informative, and relatable video that'll keep you entertained and maybe even inspire some positive changes behind the wheel. So buckle up, stay safe, and remember, let's be the drivers we wish to encounter on the road. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy and courteous driving, my friends.